Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are starting off with our Edge of Eternities, Magic in Space. We got 2 play booster boxes and 2 collector boxes of this set to open. I will say the Magic cards are getting more expensive than they used to be, so I don't know how many boxes we're going to keep ordering of stuff because it's just crazy. And we spent a ton on Final Fantasy, and this is a regular set, not a alternate universe set or Beyond Universes set. So Universes Beyond, yeah. So so it's kind of surprising that these were a little more pricier than I thought they were going to be. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get to opening. I just picked these up, and they I don't know a lot about the cards that are going to be in this set. I know they obviously reprinted the Shocklands, and the bonus sheet has a bunch of different land cards this time. There are Galaxy foils, but I think you can only get the Galaxy foils and the Fractured foils in the collector booster boxes. And then there's some other like special guest cards that look like movie posters in this one. So there's a bunch of really interesting things to open. This is kind of cool how they did the different aliens and like the planets they're from. And then these are all the different archetypes that you guys can look at. If you want to pause the video and read this, you can. I might just put that to the side for now so I can learn more about the lore of the set later. As always, I'll probably go a little slower through the first few packs because I haven't seen any of the cards from this set yet. And then as we get through like half of the box, we'll probably go a little quicker through some of the other stuff. I'm really hoping to get this guy. Tezzeret. They did a really cool looking Tezzeret. And to my understanding, I don't know if it's true, but I believe now you can only get the art cards in the collector booster boxes. So we shouldn't be getting any art cards for this set, but we'll see what happens. I know I watched some collector box openings already and there were art cards in there. How do you guys feel about that? Personally, I don't like it because I feel like the collector box, you get the foil tokens, and I feel like it takes away the tokens. All right. So we have our first card here is Cavaron Turbo Drone, Grevkill, Mechan Shieldmate, Focus Fire, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Rig for War, Nanoform Sentinel. We have Halia, Ascendant Cadet, Scour for Scrap, Molecular Modifier. Our rare is this one, Diadren Synthesis Amalgam. Yeah, I mean, it does counter things. Seems all right. And we got a mythic here. So Exalted Sunborn. I think this one's pretty good. It's an Angel Wizard. Oh yeah, I really like this one because I feel like it plays well with the Elspeth that was printed in Tarkir because it does like stuff with tokens. So happy to get that. And we got a foil Chirogen Relic, regular planes. Oh, and the basic lands, the full art basic lands in this set are also something to not sleep on. I think they're going to be pretty popular. Tokens and should be double-sided as well. Oh yeah, are the tokens? Yeah, they are. So a lander and a human soldier token. All right, so that's our first pack. Two rare cards. So it's always exciting when you get multiple rares in a play pack because other than that, like the play packs, obviously, like you're not going to pull the hits you're going to pull in collector packs, but it's always awesome to get mythics. I just said I was going to go slow, and then I like whizzed right through that one. Sorry. Cloud Sculpt Technician, Bright Spear Zealot, Nanoform Sentinel, Pinnacle Kill Ship. So this is one of the Spacecraft. So I think, I mean, I could be wrong, but they come in and do this thing, and then once you get 7 counters, the charge counters on it, then you can get that other ability that's there. Melt Strider's Resolve, Station Monitor, Faller's Faithful. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yep, double reroute system, so you choose one instant. Rare is a Memorial Vault. It's an artifact. You can tap it to sack another artifact. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacked artifact. You may play those cards this turn. An artifact deck, it could be alright, but other than that, I don't think it's going to do much. Rig for War, regular mountain, and the double-sided token, robot drone. Alright, put those to the side. Moving on to the next pack. These packs are easier to open. And then slivers are back, in case anybody didn't know. And it's like Eldrazi versus slivers. Flight Deck Coordinator, Drix Fate Maker, Melted Moxite. I'm reading these cards through the camera, so it's sometimes I can't read them right. Lost in Space. Everybody like this card. Temporal Intervention. Dawn Strike Vanguard. Dauntless Scrapbot. Pull Through the Weft. That looks cool. Blade of the Swarm. And then we got a legendary spacecraft, and now these can be commanders, which is a little different. Oh, and there is a mistake on one of the cards. I don't remember what the name of it is, but if it comes up, we'll point it out to you. There is a mistake. Wizards already released a thing about it and about a rules thing involving that card, so that's going to be interesting. So yeah, legendary artifact, and then we got Plasma Bolt in foil. Oh, that's interesting. Then another basic planes and a robot. You know, I'm going to say when the one cool thing about Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow was you didn't get these. You got the full art lands, and this set has like super awesome full art lands. Like even if you gave us like non-foil ones, like come on, man.
You can, but
yeah, I know. But in Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, they were in every pack. Like just give people what they want. Especially when you're going to be charging more for the boxes and put less cards in them. Come on now.
Have fewer packs.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like less cards. Got Nebula Dragon, Grav Pack Monoist, Cairo Shatter, Weft Blade Enhancer, Shattered Wings, Dock Worker Drone, Umidian Terrabotanist. Yeah, there's a lot of cool Landfall stuff in this set too. Ruinous Rampage, Ilvoy Infiltrator, Caesarian Voidborn, Vampire Soldier. What does he do? That's cool. He might have a place in my life game deck. All right, we got a Mythic Planet land here. These are interesting. So a lot of them have like really cool abilities on them that like old like reserve list cards had, but obviously like Gaia's Cradle, like this one, right? But yeah, but you have to get up to 12 counters on it. So I mean, I don't know how playable that's actually going to be, right? But that's cool. I'm excited to get that. We got a Pinnacle Kill Ship for our foil. Oh, and see here, finally, we got one of the pretty lands. My favorite ones are the mountain and the island. They all look really nice, but those two, they look pretty sweet. So actually, I'm probably going to make another pile for these lands because I kind of like want to sort as best I can because it does help later. We are completely redoing how we sort our entire collection. If you guys are interested in that, I could make a video about how we sort our collection, but I don't know if people really care about that. Everybody has their own ways. Okay, so now we're starting to see some duplicates on some of the commons. Embrace Oblivion, Cloud Sculpt Technician. Yeah, like so some of these we've already seen. Depressurize, Drill Too Deep. I don't know. There's a rare that has this name too, but everybody was calling it like the song. Timeline Color, Cut Propulsion. That's weird. Seam a Rip. Thrumming Hive Pool is our rare here. So this is the one that does stuff for slivers. Still can't bring ourselves to build a sliver deck. We don't have any slivers because we didn't play the sets that had them originally, but you know, a lot of people don't like them. They're not fun to play against. sometimes. And then there's a lot of people that do like them. All right, so Mental Modulation, Lux Knight Breacher, Diplomatic Relations, Ore Plate Pangolin. Oh my gosh, they put a pangolin in this set? I love pangolins. They're so weird. Aw, I love that. Okay, Peregrine Beckoner. Oh, I want the Corgi too. There's a Corgi dog. Zookeeper Command Bridge. Oh, okay. Yeah, not as good as Command Tower. Sunstar Lightsmith. Interceptor Mechan. Hymn of the Faller. Oh, cool. Creeping Tar Pit. So that's one of the bonus sheet stellar, what'd you call it?
Stellar Sights.
Stellar Sights. So yeah, that's cool. I do have a Creeping Tar Pit. Oh, I used to have a zombie deck and it was in there. But yeah, these look kind of cool. I know they're going for like the space theme and like I get it, but I don't really like this font right here because it's hard to read. But I like the way the background looks, and I bet you... And these can come in Galaxy foils, too, I think, in the collector booster. Oh, you know what? I'm spoiling everything over here. We got a Loading Zone rare enchantment. If one or more counters would be put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet you control, twice that many of each of those kinds of counters are put on it instead, and it has Warp for 1 green mana. Seems like it could be pretty good in special build-around decks. And we got an extended art or a borderless foil rare. There's so many different kinds of cards in this set. I'm going to say it all wrong. So that was a really cool pack because it had 3 rares and they're all like 2 special ones. I don't know if these are worth anything, but this is just like a board wipe, like really good. And honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. I'll probably end up putting it straight in a deck. Like, look at how pretty.
Not as good as Sunfall, but Sunfall's going to be rotating out. So.
Yeah, but it's really pretty card. Then, you know what would have made this pack like the best if you got one of those lands. I'm not complaining though. That was a great pack. That was cool. That's like the dream play pack when you get like 3 special rares in there. Yeah. All right. Sami's Curiosity. The Lander token, I think, is a new type of token. Kyrogen Relic, we got that one in foil. We got Squire's Lightblade. Mechanusa, Robot Jellyfish. There's a lot of cool artifact stuff in this set as well. Enters or Dies Surveil one. Yeah, those cards are always pretty decent to play in limited. Tanook, Memorial Ensign. Somebody's car alarm's going off outside. Alright. Is this foil? No, it just looks like it is. It's weird because it has like this like kind of like extended art border right here. How like, yeah. Anyways, interesting. We got Moonlit Meditation for our rare. It's an enchantment. You can enchant an artifact or creature. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens this turn. You can create that many tokens that are copies. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Oh yeah, heck yeah, foil corgi, guys. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in my dog's deck or not because I don't know if it's better than what I have in there, but he's cute. Then we just got a basic swamp, and we got this is that new lander token and the drone. Foil corgi. All right, keep on keeping on. We got a Germinating Worm, Orbital Plunge, Embrace Oblivion, Ilvoy Galeblade, Night Luminary. So some of these, we haven't seen these yet. Thawbringer, Thaumaton Torpedo, sure. Umbral Collar Zealot, Unravel, Harmonious Grove Strider. Oh, that's cool. You know, Landfall. You know, you're going for those. We got Honored Knight Captain. Space-Time Anomaly is our rare. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. So, could be interesting. Another torpedo. I think we got this card in the pack too. And then a regular planes, and we have our token here. Okay, next. I'm interested to see what the rate of these lands is compared to the other ones in play boxes. I think in the collector boxes, it's guaranteed that you get one of those lands. All right, let's see what we got. Spoiler alert, I think we're getting one of the fancy lands. Decode Transmissions, Ilvoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, another Torpedo, Radiant Strike, Dual Sun Technique, Glacier Godmaw. We got a Biomechan Engineer. And then our rare is Arch Enemy's Charm. So for 3 black, you can choose one of the following. You can exile a target creature or planeswalker. You can return 1/2 target creatures and or planeswalkers from your graveyard to your hand. Put 2 1/1 counters on creature you control. And then we got a Mechan Navigator for our rare, and I'm pretty sure we got, yeah, I did kind of peek it. So we did get the island. Like I said, this is one of my favorite ones. Obviously in foil, these like look really, really cool, but even in non-foil, they look nice. And then we got a lander and a robot token. It's like cool that they put the space lands in, but like, you know, because I don't know if any of you guys bought any Infinity, because Infinity had the really cool space lands before. It was like the only thing in that set that people wanted was the lands. Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Lightjammer, Starfighter Pilot, Radiant Strike again, Red Tiger Mechan, Hemosymbic Might, Rayblade Trooper, Caravan Harrier. Oh, a Breeding Pool. Nice. Our first Shockland in this pack, or in this box. Obviously, these are always good. They go in pretty much every commander deck that you build, or any decks that you build. Like, the Shocklands are just really great. So, always excited to get those. Don't even really care what they look like, what version. Got another rare. This is Ice Tail Explorer. I think this is the one that people wanted for the Landfall deck, right? Because it lets you play additional lands from your graveyard as well. And when you lands enter, you get to mill. So I mean, like, it's just really good in those decks. So that was a nice pack. Double cards that people wanted for that. So excited to get both of those things. Like I said, we can never have too many Shocklands. We're always constantly building decks, and I feel like we order some and then we run out and like, oh, we need this. Oh, this pack has a damaged card in it. Luckily, it's only the token, but look at that. So yeah, this one is a little bit jacked. Put that to the side. This is why I like filming my openings too. Not that I'm not gonna complain to Wizards about a token, but I have had other cards get damaged before in shipping and stuff, and yeah. Servandum, Code Cracker Hound. This is the other cute doggo. Edge Rover. Okay, we got Lumen Class Frigate for our rare. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about the Spacecraft. I'm gonna have to play with them to see if I like them or not. Generally, I don't. They kind of feel like vehicles to me. They're not vehicles, but generally, like, I mean, they're vehicles, but they're not vehicles. If that makes sense. Like, you don't have to crew them, but you have to do other things to make them be able to get better. I don't know. All right. No damaged card in this pack. All right. Nutrient Block, Ice Cave Crusher, Frontline War, something. I read it too quick. Starbreach Whale, Swarm Coller. Oh, that's cool. Gives a sack outlet. Mouth of the Storm, Fell Grave Ship. I feel like a lot of people are gonna say grave because your brain just makes the assumption that the E is there. Galvanizing Saw Ship. See, this one also has the cool, like, background.
Spacecraft look like that.
Yeah. And then we got another Spacecraft rare. Entropic Battle Cruiser. Yeah, I mean, like I said, these are cool, but the station thing, it's gonna, like, what's to stop somebody from killing it before, like, right when you get enough counters, they're just like, die, and you've tapped all your things. I don't know. I like I said, I think it can be good. It probably just depends on how your deck is and what your opponent has, and I don't know. New mechanics are always interesting. You never really know how they're gonna work right away. Okay, what we got? Ice Cave Crasher, Orbital Plunge, Beam Saw Prospector, Illvoid Galeblade, Night Luminary, Blooming Stinger, Swarm Color, Systems Override. See, the uncommons, some of them I haven't seen, yet. Void Forged Titan, Lash Whip Predator, Gigastorm Titan, and Corral of the Void. It's another enchantment. Yeah, it has a lot of words on it. So whenever the enchanted creature attacks, you put target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. At the beginning of your end step, sack this aura unless a non-permanent left the battlefield. Yeah. Then we got Embrace Oblivion and a basic mountain. And a Lander robot token. I feel like the Lander robots are a popular one. We're a little more than halfway through the box at this point. So far we have one Shock Land, a couple Mythics, and some other interesting like bonus sheet type situations. So again, I don't know, because this is a regular set, like I don't know what cards are like. I mean, I know some of the ones that people are excited about, but I don't really know like what's going to be like good monetary wise. Almost feel like we should go back and edit the video like a couple weeks after the market stabilized and kind of figure out like, how good the boxes were. All right, we got a rare here, Weapons Manufacturing. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions with. When this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Again, like a lot of those enchantments, they're interesting. I don't know how well, they're going to play. I feel like there are a lot of really interesting cards in this set, and everything that I've seen that I'm like, ooh, I want that card, it's because I have a deck that I think that card would be good in. I don't know if it's going to be good in like limited, but. Orbital Plunge, Embrace Oblivion. I'm already seeing some play sets of cards here, so. Pinnacle Killship again. Uthros Psionicist. Monoist Circuit Feeder. Honor. And then we didn't get this one yet. So this is Sir Vondum, Sun Star Explorer. This is one of the first creatures we've gotten. Like all this have been enchantments and vehicles and lands and stuff. So he's Vigilance and Menace. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a counter on him and you gain a life. When he dies, you put, while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target. That's kind of cool. Life gain deck. Star Breach Whale. And we got a mountain. Sweet. I love to see these. Look how cool the mountain looks, guys. Yeah. And then in foil, I'm sorry, the red cards always look like really, like with fire or lasers or whatever, they always look really nice. So far we got 3 of those. See if we can get 1 of each. All right. Frontline War Rager, Insatiable Skittermaw, Starbreach Whale, Starport Security, Germinating Worm, the Maelstrider's Gear, Melt Strider, Wormwall Sweeper, Debris Field Crusher, Dual Sun Adepts, Tapestry Warden. We got this, it's like the Creeping Tar Pit, but it's Stirring Wildwood, so it's the white-green one. I think it's from the same cycle as those. So these are cool. I don't know that these are really like worth that much, but they look really nice. And then we got Frenzied Baloth. I think this was another card that people were really excited about. He can't be countered. He has trample and haste. Spells you control can't be countered, and combat damage can't be prevented. So He's just a big, like, he's not big, but if you have creatures, it kind of gives them that protection. So I'm excited on that hit. We got a Meltstrider's Resolve of basic forest and our token here. So 2 for 2 on the bonus sheet cards. I think that's the slot that Ancient Tomb can be in, if I'm remembering correctly. I know a lot of people were excited about that one. All right, I'm gonna go through these like kind of quicker now because I feel like we're getting a lot of repeats. Oh, look, there's a cat. Yeah, he makes robot tokens, but he should make cats because look, he has a cat. Seed Ship Agrarian. Oh yeah, Sacred Foundry. This one's good. So that's 2 for 2 on the Shockland so far. So yeah, excited to get that. And a Lightstall, Inquisitor. It's an Angel Wizard. When it enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land played this way enters tapped. Made for 1 white mana. It seems like it's all right. We got another rare in this pack too. Singularity Rapture. Destroy all creatures and any number of target players. Each mill half their library. Rounded it down. So you're doing some blue-white milling shenanigans.
With black.
Oh, it's black. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Okay. We have 1 row of the box left. Oops. I threw paper on the floor. All right. Again, I'm going to go through some of these kind of quick. We have another couple boxes to open, so I want to get through some of these commons. Hilderblade, Roving Accutator, Broodguard Elite, Starfield Vocalist, he's the human bard. For our rare, Station Monitor, Planes, and the token. All right. I think I've seen I've said that we've said this before, like sometimes with the commons I feel like it's like the same cycle of cards. Got another doggo there. Rescue Skiff, Seed Ship Brood Tender, Desculpting Blast. This card art is weird. I don't know. It feels like it doesn't fit with the rest of them. Close Encounter, Sunset Saboteur. So he has Menace, Ward. Whenever he attacks, you put 1/1 counter on a target creature and opponent controls. So, kind of interesting mechanic. Sky Stinger, Foil Forest, and a Lander robot token. All right. Continuing on. Focus Fire, Drix, Rig for War, Wormwall Sweeper, Scrounge for Eternity, Memorial Team Leader, Sunstar Expansionist, another vehicle. This one, I swear this is so shiny. They look foil, but they're not. We got Biotech Specialist, so he's an insect scientist. When he enters, you create the Lander token. When you sack an artifact, that he deals 2 damage to each opponent. No, to target opponent, sorry. Important line of text there. And we got a foil forest, so I feel like that's probably pretty rare to get in the play pack, the foil lands. Forest looks interesting too. And foil. Yeah, those lands are so nice. So nice. I feel like in draft, people actually are going to want to take those basic lands, like if they come around. Maybe not like the first pick, but if there's nothing else in the pack.
It's a backpack.
Yeah, if it's a backpack, you're going to take the land. Virus Beetle. Isn't that a reprint, right? Yeah. I was like, hold on. I remember that. Another Command Bridge. Vampire Cleric. Yeah. Always interested in the vampire cards. All Fates scroll. You social engineering. And we got Infinite Guideline Station. So it's 5 colors. So this wants to be like your 5 color vehicle commander. What does this card do? When it enters, create a tapped for each multicolored permanent. Okay. I mean, yeah, but you gotta get them to 12 plus to be able to do the thing. Although I will say, we got another forest. This one's not foil, but it's yeah. I think the only one we're missing now is plains. Yeah. I think like in Commander, it's probably more likely that you would be able to station it than like it is in Limited. I feel like they just die to removal. I don't know. Another virus beetle. Although I think it's an artifact until it becomes a creature with the station. So you would have to have like artifact. Oops, sorry. You would have to have artifact removal, right? To get rid of it first. And then, I saw a borderless card, so I thought that was next. But hey, I'm happy to have a stomping ground. So that's 3 so far. And I think there's 5. So we're just missing Godless Shrine and Watered Grave, I believe. And this is borderless Mutinous Massacre. Choose out or even destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quantity. Ooh. You know what? This would be kind of fun in Vagabond's deck.
Half the squad kills the other half, and then you get them.
And then
they change sides and kill the other.
Vagabond, this creature's dying. Like,
I like the flavor on that card.
It's a sorcery, so it's interesting though. Zealous Display, Island, and a Lander. Yeah, so far you got 3 Shocklands. Yeah, the box seems pretty alright. Pretty alright. We've been doing good on play boxes recently too. I feel like lately our play boxes have been like really good for like a play box, because you know there's not, obviously you're not gonna get the money like you would in a collector box. Like there's not those chase cards that are worth a lot. Chrome Companion, Tractor Beam, Survey Mechan. Oh, Endless Sands. It's a desert. I don't think this one's like that great, but I still want to get these because they look really cool. And I mean, if you're doing deserts, there is a couple things that do deserts. Like I can see wanting like the more premium version of the card. Rust Harvester, Menace. You pay 2 and exile an artifact card, put a 1/1 counter on it, and it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Yeah, I mean, that seems like all right if you're doing that sort of thing. All Fates Scroll, Swamp, and the token. All right. Got 6 packs left. Come on. Let's get the full cycle of Shocklands. Let's go. I'm going to manifest it. We'll see. Radiant Strike. Boat Out. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one yet. Convoke and destroy target creature. Okay. I mean, it's like Litho Breaking, Wedgelight Rammer, Mechan Assembler, Terra Symbiosis. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only 1 each turn. You know, some decks gonna like that card. Again, I feel like a lot of these enchantments and stuff are good, but you build around it. I don't know how well it's going to work in like a limited format where you're probably not really going to be trying to play like enchantments. I don't know. I feel like you're going to set up your board and they're just going to kill you before it happens. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Another Lost in Space. I don't think we've gotten any slivers, except that one card that does stuff with slivers. Another Lightstall Inquisitor. I'm pretty sure we got this one already. I remember seeing it, I think. I could be true. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, it's foil. and Eldrazi Temple. I don't know if this one's. I'm sorry.
It sees modern play.
But he's saying it sees modern play. So yeah, this one. But look how cool these look in foil, though, you guys. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really like the font, but like other than that, everything about these is really nice. Like I like the border here. I like the text box and stuff. So yeah, that one's really nice. I'm excited to have gotten that. And it's really rare, I think, to get foil special cards in play packs too. So always that's nice. All right, keeping on our method here. This card's really dark. We got a Sunstar Chaplain. He's a human cleric. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tap creatures, put a 1/1 counter. Target creature you control, you can remove the counters and tap things. He seems like he might be okay. Fungal Colossus and an island. So at the end, I'll count up how many of those lands I got, just so you guys know like kind of what the average is for a box. Obviously I know sometimes boxes are different, but you know, we're gonna open another box too, so it'll be interesting to compare them and see if it's about the same rate. All right, Hole Carver. Another pangolin. Do like me the pangolin. But see, these are so dark. Terrapact Intimidator, Alpharel Dreaming Alkalite. Ooh, Tanook. This guy's really good. A lot of people were excited about this. I'm glad to have gotten him. Actually, I think in this particular card, I liked this version of it better than the showcase version or the whatever other version they did of it. But yeah, excited to get that because we did want to get this card. So Mech and Shield Mate and just a forest here. And we got the Lander Robot. Yeah, got a decent amount of mythic cards in this box too. But let us know how you guys feel about this set. Personally, I don't think it should have been as expensive as it is because it's just a regular set. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Demand and everything, and another Eldrazi Temple. So this one's not foil. I will have to say, getting the foil one, like, I was way, like, look way nicer. But yeah, no, that's cool. Nova Hellkite. It's a dragon. It has flying and haste. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and you can warp it. Yeah, seems pretty good. Faller's Faithful, and just a regular island here, and a robot. Oh, I'll get that right now. A robot lander. Honestly, I probably should just make like a double pile so I don't do that again. Even though I only have a couple more packs to open, like just 2. So almost to the end of the box. All right, so sorry, yawning. Another Tanook, Rayblade Trooper, Vault Guard Trooper, Pinnacle Star Cage. What does this do? When it enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. You can pay 8 to put each card exiled with this artifact into its owner's graveyard and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact for each card.
It's not as good as Temporary Lockdown, but Temporary Lockdown's rotating out.
Yeah. Cloud Script, Gulf Technician, Foil, Land, and Lander Robot token. You know what these lands are good for? Separating cards. All right. Last pack, guys. Let's see what we get. And then we're going to move on to our other boxes in separate videos. So, Pinnacle Killship, Nanoform Sentinel, Pulsar Squadron Ace, a Null, just a 1 mana counter, Harmonious Grove Strider. Our rare is 0 Point Ballad. You can destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X life. If X is 6 or more, return a creature card put into a graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. That's kind of good because you can. It's a creature, so you can get anybody's creature. Starport Security and a mountain, and then that's the token. Oh, there's a sliver. All right, guys. Well, that was our first play box for Edge of Eternities. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. We are going to continue filming some more content for you guys.